Hi everyone, my name is Miranda Rodriguez from Marketing for the Uninhibited, where I help makers, artists, and creatives take control of their marketing so they can achieve their business goals. We talk a lot about your journey as an entrepreneur from A to Z. We talk about the planning process, your sales process of your products or your services, goal setting, target audience, and today we're going to tie that all together by talking about your sales funnel. I'm sure you've heard the term sales funnel before. Maybe you have not ever fully understood it, and that's why we're going to talk about why you should care about your sales funnel. So the sales funnel is the journey your ideal client takes with you from the first time they encounter your business until they're giving you their money and then referring friends and family to you, because that's the ultimate goal, right? Referrals. And everyone's sales funnel looks a little bit differently depending on your goals, but there are a few key components that should be in everyone's sales funnel. So that's what we're going to dive into today. As we're doing this, I'd like you to really picture an actual funnel. We're going to start at the top and then work our way down into the point where your clients are paying you. So sales funnel components that everyone needs are, number one, to get the attention of your ideal client. So this is also known as brand awareness. It can be known as a business introduction. But what free content are you creating in order to grab the attention of your ideal client? Now, this could be done in many, many ways. A lot of this goes back to where you're comfortable, where your strengths lie, and also where your audience is hanging out online. So, are you creating a newsletter? Are you creating a regular blog? Maybe you're doing podcasts, maybe you're doing videos, whatever content it is. Maybe you're just creating freebies and you're putting that out there. Maybe you're more creative than that, and or maybe you're a people person and you're just working your community and you're getting out and you're talking to people in person, which I recommend anyway. But for the purpose of the sales funnel, what one thing are you doing on a regular and consistent basis that is engaging your ideal client in some sort of dialogue wherever they're paying attention? This should also include a call to action. So if they like you, they've been seeing your videos, they're starting to make a connection with you, they like your style, they like your approach, what should they do next? Where are you going to send them next? And that would be the second level of the sales funnel, which brings me to number 2, which is allow the client to get to know you. This next step in the funnel is where you've sent them based on your initial interaction with them. So in most cases, this will probably be to your website so that they can get to know a little bit more about you, which so when you're doing this, really map it out. So step 1, I have a regular blog that I then promote on social media and my email list. And then from there, I ask people to visit my website so they can watch a video, or maybe they're going to download a freebie, whatever it is. Step 2 is for them to get to know you better. So maybe you're sending them to your blog. Maybe you're sending them to the homepage. Maybe you have a special landing page for new customers or new clients on your website. Maybe you're sending them to the sales page so they can understand what services you offer. So number 1 in your sales funnel is to get their attention. Number 2 is for them to get to know you. And then number 3 is for them to take action. So once you've sent them wherever you want them to go and they've gotten to know you a little bit more and they're building that trust a little bit deeper, you want them to take action. So you build trust by demonstrating value, and one way to do that is by offering them something tangible for free. So if you're a service provider, you probably want to have them download a freebie, or maybe schedule a free consultation with you. Maybe you want them to sign up for your e-newsletter or your next online workshop. If you you sell products, you could entice them by, giving them a coupon, but if they sign up for your newsletter, or maybe a discount off their first purchase with you, or whatever the case may be. There are lots of ways there for a client to take action, but that's going to bring them down another notch in your funnel. And then the next step is to follow up. So now you've gotten their attention, you're building that trust with them, and then you had them take action. They decided to take action because they liked you so much. And now it's up to you for the follow-up. So how are you going to keep them engaged? Why should they keep subscribing to your newsletter if that's the case? Why should they keep reading the blog? What about this is relevant for them? And where is this relationship going? So really think about the relationship with your ideal client audience. And in the past, I've suggested that you name them, like have a specific person in mind. Have that ideal target audience in the back of your head every time you're going through this sales funnel process, so you can really imagine each step they're taking with you. And then the last step in the sales funnel process, of course, there are a million ways to flesh this out on your own, but I'm just keeping it super basic with 5 steps. And that the final step is the sale. So this one's a biggie. You have to know what you're trying to sell them in order to sell them. So narrowing down your products and services will allow you to offer your client what they need versus confusing them with too many options. If I don't know which of your things is best for me, I'm probably going to disengage. Be like, you know what, just forget it. But if you guide me, because we've been on this journey together, and you guide me and you say, hey, like, I suggest you start here, then I'm more than likely going to start there if the trust is there and I've been building this relationship with you. So give your client a place to start. Let them know, like, this is the initial, whatever it is, the initial program, the initial webinar, the initial whatever. This is how we start working together. And then make sure it's specific. Let them know how you're serving them, what problem it's going to solve, and then make sure it's personal. I want to know that, like, even if this is something you offer all of your clients, I want to know that this is just for me, and then this is going to solve the problems that I have. So that's it for this week's Marketing Monday, the Sales Funnel Basics. Get their attention, allow them to get to know you, show them how to take action, follow up, and then offer the sale. And that's it for this week. This is going to take some time, so just focus on that this week. And if you're not ready to sit down and map it out yet, just really think about your customer's journey with you from beginning to end. And maybe it doesn't end. Maybe they come on as a monthly consult or customer for forever. And maybe, you know, and also think about that. Like, what is the longevity of your client relationships? What's the goal here? With your customers. And so this really requires empathy. There's a video about empathy. It's called All the Feels, if you want to go back and check that one out, where we talk about really getting inside the mind of your target audience so that you can understand how they're feeling and what they're thinking each step of the way in your sales funnel process. All right, have a great week, and I'll see you next week.